Stakeholders in the education sector have appealed to government to invest more in education, especially in government-aided schools, in order to realize fair competition between government-aided and private schools.
Even when they talk of, right now they are in the budget process, they are saying no school should prepare meals at school. No child should pay any coin. But how much is in the budget? The education budget has been cut. So what is going to be there in the budget to implement the decisions of cabinet?
The Secretary General, Uganda National Teachers Union, Filbert Baguma, notes that poor teaching conditions for teachers and limited resources for government schools remain a challenge in the realization of Uganda's education potential.
Even if teachers are too Christian or Muslim, if you have not eaten, if your children have been sent away from school, you can never go in front of the class and deliver. Psychologically, you are tortured and therefore you cannot teach. Government must make sure that the teacher issue is handled because it is delicate. When you talk about education without a teacher, you are wasting your time.
Experts are worried about the increasing number of school dropouts of girls in western and northern regions of Uganda.
So if this child is in a safe environment, we assume predominantly safe environment, for these 9 hours, then we are preventing another case of these teenage pregnancies. And why these pregnancies are on an increase, we have COVID to blame, but most importantly, an unstable family unit, unstable homes. Homes are very insecure, and we assume that it's only in rural areas, but also in these urban centers.
The CEO, Uganda Media Challenge, Abbas Mpindi, urged media houses in the country to play their informational role on persistent challenges that still affect the country's education sector.
What I think as a media entrepreneur, as a fellow journalist, is that one story is not enough. Consistently working on various stories about the same issue is very important. Complaining about what's not working in that consistency is also not enough, because we also need to spotlight what's working. What are the innovations put in place by either young entrepreneurs or government officials, and how are we hearing those stories coming out on a daily?
So we said our angle for the project will be on promoting, reporting about public service delivery, so that journalists start picking up the issues of the people in the remote communities, embed them in their programming, but also facilitate constructive dialogues with leaders and citizens, so that these issues can be solved.
I'm Navka Farida and Saddam Mubali.